prefatory note and preface of the discoveries among the ancient ruins of Nineveh and Babylon. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to find out how you can volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Discoveries among the ancient ruins of Nineveh and Babylon by Austen Layard. Prefatory note. The present abridgment of Mr. Layard's discoveries among the ruins of Nineveh and Babylon has been prepared with much care and attention, and a studious effort has been made to retain, in the author's own language, the more interesting and important portions of the larger work. This has been done by omitting the greater part of the minute details of the descriptions in sculpture and monumental remains, by dispensing with several tables of cuneiform characters, elaborate examinations of various matters by scientific men, and etc. At the same time, there has been retained everything relating to the Bible, and illustrating and enforcing its truth and the fulfilment of prophecy, as well as the genial and lifelike portraitures of Arab habits and customs, and the pleasant adventures of the author in regions that to most men seem like fairyland. For general use, it is confidently hoped and believed that the present volume will be more widely serviceable than the larger work, from its expensiveness and size, could possibly be. S. New York, May 2nd, 1853. Preface. Since the publication of my work on the discoveries at Nineveh, much progress has been made in deciphering the cuneiform character, and the contents of many highly interesting and important inscriptions have been given to the public. For these additions to our knowledge we are mainly indebted to the sagacity and learning of two English scholars, Colonel Rawlinson and the Reverend Dr. Hinks, in making use of the results of their researches. I have not omitted to own the sources from which my information has been derived. I trust also that I have in no instance availed myself of the labours of other writers, or of the help of friends, without due acknowledgments. I have endeavoured to assign to every one his proper share in the discoveries recorded in these pages. I am aware that several distinguished French scholars, amongst whom I may mention my friends, M. Botta and M. D. Sulkley, have contributed to the successful deciphering of the Assyrian inscriptions. Unfortunately, I have been unable to consult the published results of their investigations. If therefore I should have overlooked in any instance their claims to prior discovery, I have to express my regret for an error arising from ignorance, and not from any unworthy national prejudice. Doubts appear to be still entertained by many eminent critics as to the progress actually made in deciphering the cuneiform writing. These doubts may have been confirmed by too hasty theories and conclusions, which on subsequent investigation their authors have been the first to withdraw. But the unbiased inquirer can scarcely now reject the evidence which can be brought forward to confirm the general accuracy of the interpretations of the inscriptions. Had they rested upon a single word or an isolated paragraph, their soundness might reasonably have been questioned. When, however, several independent investigators have arrived at the same result, and have not only detected numerous names of persons, nations, and cities in historical and geographical series, but have found them mentioned in proper connection with events recorded by sacred and profane writers, scarcely any stronger evidence could be desired. The reader, I would fain hope, will come to this conclusion when I treat of the contents of the various records discovered in the Assyrian palaces. To Mr. Thomas Ellis, who has added so much to the value of my work by his translations and inscriptions on Babylonian bowls, now, for the first time, through his sagacity, deciphered, to those who have assisted me in my labours, and especially to my friend and companion, Mr. Hormuzd-Rassam, to the Reverend Dr. Hinks, to the Reverend S.C. Melan, who has kindly allowed me to use of his masterly sketches, To Mr. Ferguson, Mr. Scarf, and to Mr. Hawkins, Mr. Birch, Mr. Vaux, and the other officers of the British Museum, I beg to express my grateful thanks and acknowledgments. London, January 1853. End of Prefaces. Read by Elijah Fisher.